To my live. My name is Katrina. I am 57. I retired. And so now what I do is I just do YouTube. That's what I do. Someone made a comment on my video earlier. They said, um, you retired. You need to get a job because you're always doing YouTube. I think you need to get a job. But to that person out there, this is my job. Okay. So, hi, Dino. I'd rather do this than to have to go clock in a 9 to 5 and have to deal with attitudes, you know. So I put my time in. I've been working since I was 13 years old. I've had a job. I've been legally working since I was 16, but I started working at the age of 13 through a youth program that kept kids busy and off the streets. But I've been working, so I'm 57 years old, so I think I deserve to be retired right now. Just saying. Hi, Tanisha. Hi, how are you doing today? Dino. Hi, Dino. How's it going? You doing good? I'm doing okay. I did go to my water aerobics class today. I like it because I'm starting to get a little bit better. I didn't realize that you can really like tone muscles in water aerobics. Even though you don't feel it because the water is very therapeutic, so you don't feel like the muscle tension or anything, but you can build muscles in water. Really. Hi, Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. You're always showing me love, and I appreciate it. And I'm so glad that you made it back. You made it back home, and you're doing okay. Praise God. I'm so happy to hear that you're. So you're. Hi, TP. How are you doing, TP? Are you doing good? You're okay? Thank you guys for coming on here showing me love. Are we ready to get our trivia game started? Here we go. Here's our first question. I'm doing good, TP. Our first question is, what is the name of the Olympic Games in which people with physical disabilities compete? What is the name of the Olympic Games in which people with physical disabilities compete? Hi, Sophia. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Blessed to be here again another day. I'm doing good. Thank you. Sophia, do you do any content on your YouTube channel? No? Okay. I was just I was gonna follow you. Yes, I'll still subscribe to your channel. And also TP, you got that right. It's the Paralympics. So the question earlier was, what is the name of the Olympic Games in which people with physical abilities compete, or physical disabilities compete? And it is the Paralympics. Yep, Paralympics. I think that's good that they have that, you know. That's good because I know when I worked in education, we had people with all kind of different abilities, and when we had sports games or things that we had at our school going on, we didn't leave them out. Everybody with whatever ability you had, they were able to compete. So that's a good thing. Yes, here we go. Here's our next question. What colors Uh, okay, here's another one. What do you call the particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom? What do you call the particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom? You might have learned this in your science class. Electrons. Yes, Michael, it's electrons. That's a point for you, Michael, and a point for TP earlier. So here we go. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is, what is the opposite of analog? What is the opposite of analog? The opposite, maybe you know this one, Sophia. What is the opposite of analog? Digital. Yes, Michael. That's another point for you. Here's our next question. Our next question is, what disease, known as the French disease, did Al Capone suffer and ultimately die from? What disease, known as the French disease, did Al Capone suffer and ultimately die from? Okay. I'll give you guys a few minutes on that one and we'll see if anybody can. Okay. I'll repeat it. What disease, known as the French disease, did Al Capone suffer and ultimately die from? Hi, Adam. How are you, Adam? Adam. Um, so the answer is actually, so the answer, okay, so no, the spelling wasn't right, but you're new here, so I'm gonna go on and give it to you because I think you're trying to say syphilis, but the spelling has to be correct, okay? But since you are new here, Adam, and I knew what you were trying to say, I'll go on and give that point to you, okay? But going forward, spelling has to be correct, okay? Okay, here we go. Here's our next question. Our next question is, what job did the seven dwarfs in Snow White have? Oh, Corn, we got him at the same time. we got we got Oh, I wasn't trying to hide Adam, did I? I wasn't trying to hide Adam. That was on accident, but I don't know if I can get him back. Uh, let's see. I don't know. That was an accident. I was trying to get the other person, but sorry about that. I'll just have to did I hide you? I'm not sure. I'm checking. Let's see. Um okay, let's see. If I think I, yeah, okay. I think I had hid you, Adam, on an accident because I think, yeah, you're back in there. Sorry about that. I think we kind of got you at the same time. I think my moderator was trying to get somebody, and then I got someone. So sorry about that. If you're still here, thank you. If not, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. Here's our next question. Let's see. Can I press his picture? I think he's back in here. Yes, Adam. Sorry about that, Adam. Yes, it was minors. They were minors. Yes, you got it. Okay, here's the next question. The next question is, this is from the game Taboo. It's a question from the game Taboo. So I will throw out some clues to you. And as I throw out some clues to you, then you can tell me which word or subject I'm talking about, okay? Okay. This is a form of therapy. It involves getting into something that is usually warm or hot. They sometimes have this at the gym that you go and work out in. And you have to have a swimsuit to get in here. And they also have to keep chemicals in to keep it clean. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Can somebody tell me? Okay, so they have to have chemicals in this so that it can keep bacteria and so that you won't get like any bacteria or, yes, but this is warm. So when you get inside of this one, it's, yes, Adam, it's a jacuzzi. So, Adam, you spelled it incorrectly. You spelled it incorrectly. So I gotta actually give it to, I gotta give it to Michael because it actually is the answer is actually a hot tub. Actually, that's what the answer says on this question. It says hot tub. See? See there? Okay. D Solo. Hi, D Solo. Hi, Dax. Okay, here's our next question. So that question, that answer went to Michael. So here's our next question. Okay. This item that I'm talking about is something that is fictional. So you know what fictional means, right? Okay. So it's something that in movies that had a fictional plot, they would rub this item. As they rubbed this item, something would come out that had powers. Let me think of some other movies that I can think of that this was in. So, yes. And what is, you said lamp. What is the thing that came out of the lamp? What is it called? What is it called? So yes, it's a genie. Yes. Let me borrow 20. You got it. That's a point for you. Way to go. Hi, let me borrow 20. How are you? You're back. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, who is Siddhartha Gautama commonly known as? Ooh, that's a tough one. Who is Siddhartha Gautama, more commonly known as? Pass. Okay. So, does somebody know this answer? Somebody knows this answer. Got the timer on. No, it's not Pocahontas. Oh, well, guess God. You're close. You're close. Okay. I'm gonna go on and give it to you guys because I see you're struggling just a teeny bit. So it is Buddha. It's more commonly known as Buddha. So when you said, I guess God, you were close. I mean, you were, that's what they call as their God, right? Okay, here's our next question. It's okay, we got more. Okay. Which string is the thickest string, also known as the top string of a guitar? Which string is the thickest string, also known as the top string of a guitar? Are there any guitar players out there? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's the E string. Yes, D solo. It's the E string. D solo. That's a point for you. Does air guitar count? No, no, it doesn't. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, in which ocean can you find the Bermuda Triangle? In which ocean can you find the Bermuda Triangle? It is the Atlantic Ocean. And let's see, who got that question first? Who got the answer? D Solo. That's another point for you, D Solo. Way to go. Here's our next question. Our next question is, let me find a little one that's a little easier. I'll save this question. Okay. Our next question is, what is the profession of Florence Nightingale? What is the profession of Florence Nightingale? A nurse. Yes, TP. A nurse. Yes. And here's our next question. What country gave the Statue of Liberty to the U.S. in honor of the centennial of the U.S. independence? France. Trying to let my seat down a little bit. Okay. I can't. Okay. It's France. Yes, it was France. Let me borrow 20. You got it. That's another point for you. Okay, here's our next question. Our next question is, the Trans-Siberian Railway, which is 5,772 miles, the Great... I can't give you guys that one. I'm reading you guys the answer. I can't. I can't give you that one. I'm giving you the answer. Okay, here's our next question. Whew. Okay. E-Type is the name of a car model. What company is the manufacturer of this car? E-Type is the name of a car model. What company is the manufacturer of this car? Jaguar, yes. Adam, you got it. That's another point for you. Our next question is, how many legs does a spider have? How many legs does a spider have? Eight. Yes, a spider has 8 legs. And Dax, you got that one first. Okay, Dax, way to go. Here is another question. And this one, I'm going to throw some clues out at you, and you have to guess the person that I'm referring to. So this person was in the movie called Moana, okay? This is a big person with lots of muscles, and this person is actually from Hawaii. Can someone tell me the person I'm naming? Yes. Geo tells good morning. Good morning. Appreciate it. Yes, it's Dwayne Johnson. And Dax, you got it. Yes. So I couldn't give the clues that are on this card, but you know, hey, you got it. Way to go. Okay, here's our next question. Let's see. Trying to find one that's not so difficult. But I gotta mix it up. I got to mix it up, okay? Our next question is, what countries is Scandinavia composed of? What countries is Scandinavia composed of? Hello, Wilmette. Yes, so it's Sweden, it's Denmark, and Norway. Dax, you got it. Way to go, Dax. Way to go. I thought that one was going to be a difficult one, but you got it. Our next question is, in what year was John F. Kennedy assassinated in Dallas? In what year was John F. Kennedy assassinated in Dallas? Let's see who got it. It was 1963. And Wilmette, you got it first, Wilmette. Way to go, Wilmette. And here's our next question. What does Homer Simpson do for a living? What does Homer Simpson do for a living? Are there any Simpsons episode watchers out there? What does Homer Simpson do? Yes, but what is his position? What is his position? No, he's more than just a plant operator. He's a safety inspector. Yes, well met. That's another point for you. Here's our next question. What are the colors of Italy's flag? What are the colors of Italy's flag? And while you guys are getting that, I'm going to find another question to ask you guys while you're getting that answer. Red, white, and green. Yes, TP. D Solo. D Solo, you got it first. Okay, D Solo. Way to go, D Solo. Our next question is, okay. So this question comes from my taboo cards. And so I'm going to ask you, give you a couple of clues, and then you have to tell me what I'm referring to. What word, you know, what subject, what person. You tell me that, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay. When people work out, specifically guys, when they work out, a lot of times when they are shirtless, you can see this definition. What am I referring to? This is also this is also in the carrying of drinks, like when you have a drink and you have so many drinks. So it's called a six-pack. Yes, D Solo. It's a six-pack. Way to go, D Solo. Okay, here's our next question. Okay. This is a celebration that people have, and it's an anniversary of this day, and they do this annually. What am I referring to? Without giving the clues, what am I referring to? A birthday. Yes, these Wilmette, you got it. It's a birthday. Okay. Here's our next question. Do you guys see this picture? Let me see. Let me get it in a little bit. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I'll try to get it a little closer without the glare. Can you see that? Can you guys see it? What is this called? I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it? Because, I mean, if I can't see it, how am I expecting you to see it? If you can't see it, then I'll tell you what it is. Yes. Oh, you saw it. Okay. Yes. Well, you were close. It's not an EKG. But you were close. You're very close. You're missing a letter in there. It's not called an EKG. So take the K out and put another letter, and that's what it's called. Yes, D Solo. It's an ECG. Way to go. Hello, Kentas. Or Kenta. Hello, Kenta. Or Kente. Hello. How are you? Here's our next question. Our next question is, what is the heaviest land mammal in North America? What is the heaviest land mammal in North America? A bison. Yes, Wilmette, it's a bison. Here is our next question. What is the term for hostages empathizing with their captors? What is the term for hostages empathizing with their captors? Stockholm Syndrome. Yes, Dax, you got it. That's a point for you. Our next question is, what is the name of the volcano that erupted over Pompeii or Pompeii? Is it Pompeii? Yes. What is the name of the volcano that erupted over Pompeii? Okay, thank you, Wilmette. Thanks for coming to the live. Bye. Yes, D Solo, you got it. It is Mount Vesuvius, I think. Yes, you got it. That's a point for you. Way to go. Here's our next question. What was it? No, they said it was in Pompeii. So Pompeii, I'm not sure if it's in Italy or not. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can look that up and let me know. Let me see. I can try to see if I can find out. Let me find out. Let me ask Google. I got this new phone and it's kind of hard to. Okay. Google, is Pompeii located in Italy?
Yes, Pompeii is in Italy. It's an ancient Roman city in the Campania region, located near Naples and the Amalfi Coast, close to Mount Vesuvius. It's now a major archaeological site and a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Okay, there you go. There's your answer. Okay, here's our next question. What is glass made of? What is glass made of? It's silica. Yes. Yes, D Solo. You got it. Yeah, it just says silica. I thought it was made of sand too, but it says silica, but I guess that's the answer. Okay. How many James Bond films did Sean Connery star in? How many James Bond films did Sean Connery star in? Oh, sand is really? Okay. Sand is silica. Hi, my holy king. Um, no, it wasn't 8. My holy king, yes, it is 7. Way to go, my holy king. Okay, you got it. Here's our next question. Do you guys see this picture? Do you see it? Okay, what animal is this? What animal is this? Okay. But what kind, my holy king? What kind? What kind of fox is it? Let me borrow 20. You're on to something. You're on to something. You almost have it. You're so close. Nope, it's not. It was closer to what Let Me Borrow 20 said. Of My Holy Kings, it's a. Okay, if nobody gets it, I'll give it to you. The spelling is a little off. Your spelling is a little off. You have one letter in there that shouldn't be in there. It's a Fennec fox, and that's FENNEC fox. So I'm gonna give that to my holy king. My holy king, you were close enough. Close enough, okay? Okay, here's our next question. And this one you have to have this spelled correctly, okay? Okay. What is the name of Tesla's first pickup truck? Capitalized too. What is the name of Tesla's first pickup truck? Hi, Christopher. Let me borrow 20. Yes, it's a cyber truck. Yes, you got it. That's another point for you. Yes, it's called completely, the complete name is a cyber truck, okay? Okay. How many Pokemon were there in the first generation? How many Pokemon were there in the first generation? All you Pokemon collector card people, how many? Oh no, Dax, it was way more than 5. Way more than 5. Way more than 6. You guys got to go up higher. Much higher. No, when I say much higher, you never watched an episode? Okay. 151. Yes. Let me borrow 20. You got it. Here's our next question. Way to go. What is the term for measuring a gun barrel's internal diameter? What is the term for measuring a gun barrel's internal diameter? Caliber. Yes, D Solo. You got it. That's another point for you. Okay. What is 100 in Roman numerals? What is 100 in Roman numerals? Does anybody know that question? That answer? It is not X. It is C. Yes, let me borrow 20. That's another point for you. So far, let me borrow 20. You have 5 points. D Solo, you have 8 points. Wilmed had 4 points. My Holy King has 2 points. Adam has 3 points. TP has 2 points. And Michael has 3 points. Here we go. Here's our next question. Okay. I'm going to mix it up, okay? Okay, let's see. Okay. Your answer disappeared. D Solo, you said your answer disappeared? Oh, you know what? Maybe YouTube doesn't allow you to use that word. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's probably what it is. So you probably just have to, maybe that's what it is. Okay, here's our next question. Okay. Okay. Oh, you said C. Okay, so actually, let me see who got it first. I thought you were talking about the other question before that. Um, no, I don't know why, but Let Me Borrow 20 is the one that got it. I don't know why your answer disappeared. I don't know. Okay. Our next question is, this is a trade that somebody has when they're working on scaffolds, and they have to get into a union to have this occupation when they're doing this. And they also, so yeah, so when they're in construction and they're doing this stuff, what is their title? So some of these clues I can't say. They like to put things together and make things. This one is tough. This is tough. So all of these clues, I can't use these clues. So okay, I'm going to give it to you because this one was tough. No, Let Me Borrow 20. You got it. It's a carpenter. Oh, that's what they say. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, you got it. Here's our next question. Let Me Borrow 20. You got it. Our next question is, what is China's largest city? I could have said Jesus. But would you guys have known to know that Jesus was a carpenter? Would you guys would everyone have known? Okay, it's Shanghai. Yes. And I think Let Me Borrow 20 has it. Let Me Borrow 20. You got it. What is the largest city in China? And it's Shanghai. Way to go. That's another point for you. That's true. Jesus didn't need a scaffold. That's true. Here's our next question. Who broke the world record in the 100-meter dash with a time of 9.58 seconds in Berlin in 2009? Who broke the world record in the 100-meter dash with a time of 9.58 or 58 seconds in Berlin in 2009? Nope, it wasn't. It was Usain Bolt. Yes. Dax, you got it. Way to go, Dax. Our next question. What is the color of the precious stone sapphire? What is the color of the precious stone sapphire? Blue. D Solo, you got it. That's another point for you, D Solo. Okay. How many continents are there in the world? How many continents are there in the world? Let's see, did anyone get it? There are 7. Remain confident. Yes, there are 7. Remain confident. Hello, remain confident. Yeah, your comment earlier, you said, I need to get a job. This is my job. I retired. This is what I do. This is what I do, okay? That's a point for you. You said, I'm doing too many videos. I need to get a job. This is my job. I'm retired, okay? Okay? All right. Here's our next question. Our next question is, what is this? Do you guys see this picture? Thank you, D Solo. Okay. Yes, it is sushi. But what kind of sushi is it? What kind of sushi is it? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give it to the person that got it first. I'm going to give it to, let me borrow 20. But actually, I can't give it to you because the question is, what type of sushi is this? So you actually have to give me the type of sushi it is. So I can't give you that. So I can give you the answer if nobody can get it. Here it is again. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get the pronunciation of the word, okay? Just a second. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, it is pronounced nigiri. Nigiri sushi. That's what it is. Nigiri. Yep. So nobody got it. Okay. So that's what it is. Here's our next question. What is the slang term for suddenly quitting an addiction? What is the slang term for suddenly quitting an addiction? Cold turkey. Yes, my holy king. It is called cold turkey. John, you said you're through with it. You're through with it. That's a slang. I'm through with it. Okay. Here's our next question. Okay. What material is known to be Superman's weakness? What material is known to be Superman's weakest weakness? Nope, it's not lead and it's not Christy. It's kryptonite. Dax, You got it. Way to go, Dax. So far, that's 6 points for you, Dax. Here's our next question. What is the average depth of the ocean? What is the average depth of the ocean? So, like how deep? What is the average of the ocean? So that could be measured in feet and also in miles. Oh, D Solo. You are so close, D Solo. D Solo. Okay. So if no one gets it right on the money, what it is, then D Solo, you got it. Okay. Um okay, D Solo. Okay, D Solo, close enough. The average depth of the ocean is 3.6 miles. So you got it. Okay? You got it, D Solo. Let me check and make sure no one else was closer. Okay. You got it. Okay. And it's or it's the equivalent of 12,100 feet. So D Solo, you said you guess. You guess. Let me borrow 20. You were close too. You were close. Wait a minute now. Let me borrow 20. Had it first. Let me borrow 20. Well, um, okay. So actually, let me borrow 20 was closer. No, I'll go on and give it to you, D Solo, because you answered 3 miles so first, so I'll do that. I think let me borrow 20 would be okay with that. Okay? Yeah, someone did say 12,000 and it was 12,100 feet. It was let me borrow 20, 100 off. So you're fine with that? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Here's our next question. Our next question is, do you guys see this picture right here? What is this? Can you guys see it? What is this? What is this? Don't all type it once. Nobody knows what it is? Get a good look. Oh my goodness. Nobody knows? Okay. It is cotton. So Dax, you got it. Buddha. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? So Dax, that's a point for you. Way to go, Dax. Our next question is Fernando. Hi, Fernando. N1 Mean. Hi, how are you? My Holy King, you say you got it? Did you get it first? Let me check. Nope. No. No. No, I don't know if your answer got taken off. I don't know if maybe you got to refresh your screen, but no. Okay, let me go on and remove this person. Okay, you're gone. Bye. All right. Here's our next question. Our really? 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 So D Solo, you said a bunch of answers disappeared when you said anybody. Really? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's weird. Uh, Hi, Chatterholic. I don't know. Oh, that's why. Remember when I was saying anybody? Yes. I don't know what happened. Okay. My Holy King says the chat is haunted. All right. Here is our next question. Oh, I cannot. Let me. What is the abbreviation for? What is the abbreviation for deoxyribonucleic acid? Whew, that was tough. What is the abbreviation for deoxyribonucleic acid? Whew, or ribonucleic acid. DNA. Yes, D Solo. That was a tough that question. This question should have been on a spelling bee because this that was a tough word there. Okay, D Solo. That's another point for you. Way to go. Here's our next question. How many career points has Michael Jordan scored in the NBA? How many career points has Michael Jordan scored in the NBA? No, it's not 20,000. You're a little short. It's 40,000 is way too much. It's but to just to think all of these points that he scored. Yes, D Solo, you're closer in the range. Um D Solo. Okay. Let me borrow 20. Let me borrow 20. You are closer. Let's see, is there anybody else any closer than that? Okay. So it is actually 32,282 points. Wow, that's a lot of points, right? That's a lot of points. So actually, that went to let me borrow 20. But that's a lot of points. Wow. Okay. Here's our next question. Oh, LeBron has 40,000? Really? No, really? But yes, there will never be another Michael Jordan. That's true. Never. But I didn't know LeBron had 40,000 already. Really? You know I'm gonna have to look it up. You know I'm gonna have to cross-reference that, right? You know okay. Oh, he's played longer. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. Here's our next question. So guys, we have 3 questions remaining right now because remember, so this is the hour. So I will ask 3 questions. Hi James. And the 3 questions will be worth 10 points each, okay? So anybody can win. Okay, here we go. LeBron is 41 and he's still playing? Wow. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. So, James, you said you like my glasses. I got these glasses from Zelo, but thank you. I appreciate it. Our first question is, and this is worth 10 points, so anybody can win it. What country has the most castles? What country has the most castles? No, it is not Scotland. It is not Transylvania. It's not England. Germany, D Solo. That's 10 points for you, D Solo. It's Germany. Okay. Here's our next question. Okay. What is the most widely spoken artificial language? What is the most widely spoken artificial language? In Texas, the home is a castle. I hear you. No, it's not Spanish. It's not binary. And it's not artificial. Remember, it's the most widely spoken artificial language. So if no one gets this one, then I'll add 2 more questions, okay? Wow. Wow. But I like what you said, James, earlier. In Texas, a man's home is his castle. True, true. Okay. Esperanto. Let me borrow 20. You got it. It's Esperanto. Esperanto is the most widely spoken artificial language. You got it. Let me borrow 20. You got it. Okay. All right. That's another point for you. Okay. This is our last and final question. Let's see. Who is going to be tonight's champion? Let's see. Here we go. D Solo, you said D Solo, you said Ebonics. Good answer. Okay. Here's our next question. Okay. Oh, Henry from Long Beach. That's where I'm from. Thank you. Thanks for your positive energy. You know you got to subscribe to my channel. Okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Our next question, our final question is, who, and this is funny because it's a YouTube question, okay? Who was the first YouTuber to hit 100 million subscribers? Who was the first YouTuber to hit 100 million subscribers? Thank you, James. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. And HR Mavaldo, thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, Dax, you got it. It's PewDiePie. Yes, Dax. So that's 10 points for you. Oh, this game is close. The points are close. So let me count the points. Okay. Let me borrow 20. You got one earlier, so let me borrow 20. You have you have 18 points so far. Let's see. Yes. You have 18 points. I'm just checking, just want to make sure. And then D solo, you have 10, 15, 20, 21. Wow, this is close. Dax, you have 10, 15, 16, 17. Wow. You guys were all so close. You guys were all so close. So the champion tonight is D Solo. D Solo, you have 21 points. You have 21 points, D Solo. Hey, can you let me borrow 20 points? So no, I'm just kidding. You got it. Way to go. You are the champion tonight. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the dance. Here's the dance. Okay. You did it. You won. Way to go. Yay. You did it. Let me borrow 20. Didn't you win one night? You won before, right? D Solo, you got it. Christopher, you say you could win. Okay, come to the next one, Christopher. Hi, Fergus. Oh, you haven't? Let me borrow 20. You've been so close. So close. Wow. Hi, Ian. Wow. Thank you, TP. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. Thank you to my mods. You guys were working really hard. TP and Corn, thank you. And for all the new subscribers, I appreciate it. You said you want to thank your agent, your mom, D Solo. You said your mom, and no one is illegal on store. Way to go! You earned it. You did this one. You did. D Solo, did you win before? I think you did. Right? Okay, guys. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. God bless you. And yeah, you did win the last time, D Solo. So that means somebody's gotta challenge you, okay? Or you could win a third time. They say a third time is a charm, but let's see. Let's see how that goes. All right, good night, guys. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for coming to my live, and I'll see you on the next one. Possibly tomorrow, okay? All right. Thank you, Down, Better, Believe. Can you go on and like the live and subscribe too? Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.